Hi, it's Stephen Lewis. This is Life as I Know It for November 28th, 2018. Let's talk about the world of sports and how the world of sports sometimes can mirror life. Case in point, there are things in society that we deem as bad. Growing up, I was always raised, you don't hit a woman, you don't hit a child, and that's probably, as a guy, a couple of the worst possible things you could do. However, in the world of sports, in the world of entertainment, that doesn't seem to matter. The most recent example of this is Reuben Foster. For those who don't know, Reuben Foster had kind of an interesting career. It started with some drama at Alabama, then he got picked up by the 49ers in the draft, and there was some domestic violence accusations made against him. She later recanted her story. Charges were never pressed. This past weekend, he had another instance from the same woman at a hotel. The team called him to inform him that they cut him. No one expected him to clear waiver wires, which means if you get cut from a team, you go on waiver wires. If you clear that, someone else can then pick you up for whatever your going rate is. Now, that being said, one other team checked in to see what Reuben Foster's status was. That was the Philadelphia Eagles. They opted not to do anything, but that didn't stop their division rival, the Washington Redskins, from signing him to a deal. Now, he cannot play because the NFL's policy, he is unable, until this is all resolved, to take the field. But the Redskins kind of wanted to have him just in case all this cleared up. My question is, why do you even go that route? I feel like where there's smoke in a lot of these cases, there's fire. And you have people like Greg Hardy, who you might remember from the Dallas Cowboys. He was all but convicted until at the last minute she decided not to press charges. That doesn't mean the instance didn't happen. And the Cowboys picked him up because, we all believe in second chances. Okay, well then you found out the guy can't rush a passer the way he used to, so you cut him. And he's in MMA where he can beat up people for real. I think the problem with all of this is we have created a world where, regardless of the wrong, if you have a big enough talent, that can be overlooked, and that's not necessarily the fair. Now, the NFL has its own problems because of the Ray Rice debacle and the way they handled it. They've opened the door for stuff like that, and my point to all of this rant today is, if there are consequences for wrong, there should be wrong on all levels. And if you're going to give second chances for wrongs, then I think you have to look at the degree of the wrong that was committed before the second chance is leveled. Because trust me when I say, there are people out there who have done wrong things, but not nearly on the level that they have harmed anybody else or have not even come close to anything illegal, that don't get second chances. Am I talking about myself? I guess we'll never know.